Have you ever spent hours going back and forth on a decision that should have taken 5 minutes? Should I take that job? Should I have that conversation? Should I wake up early tomorrow or give myself one more day off? And here's the worst part. You know what you should do, but you talk yourself in circles anyway. I used to do this constantly. Big decisions, small decisions, it didn't matter. I was paralyzed by overthinking. Until I came across one question that changed everything. It sounds almost too simple, but once I started asking it, decision-making became clearer, faster, and honestly, way less exhausting. So if you're someone who overthinks every choice, second-guesses yourself constantly, or just feels stuck between two paths, this one's for you. Let me paint you a picture. A few years ago, I was stuck in a job I hated. Not the worst job in the world. It paid decent, looked good on paper, my parents were proud. But I dreaded Mondays. I felt like I was sleepwalking through my own life. And I knew I wanted to leave. Deep down, I knew. But every time I thought about quitting, my brain would flood with questions. What if I can't find something better? What if I regret it? What if people think I'm making a mistake? What if I'm just being ungrateful? So I stayed for months, just stuck. And it wasn't just that job, it was everything. Should I go to the gym or sleep in? Should I reach out to that person or let it go? Should I start that project or wait until I'm ready? I was so afraid of making the wrong choice that I barely made any choices at all. Sound familiar? Then, one day, I read something that stopped me in my tracks. It was a question, just one sentence, but it cut through all the noise in my head. Here it is. Will I regret not doing this? That's it. Not, is this the perfect choice? Not, what will people think? Not, am I 100% sure this will work out? Just, will I regret not doing this? And suddenly, everything shifted. Because here's the thing, most of the time, we're not actually weighing two equal options. We're weighing what we want to do against what we're afraid to do. And fear is loud. It disguises itself as logic. It convinces you that staying safe is the smart move. But regret? Regret is quiet. It sits in the back of your mind whispering, what if? And that question, will I regret not doing this, forces you to listen to it. Let me explain why this works so well. First, it shifts your focus from fear of failure to fear of inaction. When you ask yourself, what if this goes wrong, you're stuck in worst-case thinking. But when you ask, will I regret not doing this, you're thinking long-term. You're imagining yourself a year from now, 5 years from now, looking back. And that future version of you, they don't care about the awkwardness, the discomfort, or the temporary struggle. They care about whether you tried. Second, it cuts through perfectionism. We wait for certainty. We wait to feel ready. But the truth is, you'll never have all the answers. You'll never feel 100% sure. But you will know, deep down, if not trying will haunt you. And third, it works for any decision. Should I send that text? Will you regret not sending it? Should I start that side project? Will you regret not starting it? Should you have that hard conversation? Will you regret avoiding it? The answer becomes clear almost instantly. So back to that job I hated. One night, I sat down and asked myself, will I regret not leaving? And the answer hit me immediately. Yes, absolutely yes. Not because I knew what was next, not because I had it all figured out, but because I knew that staying, playing it safe, living small, ignoring that voice inside me, that was the real risk. So I quit. And yeah, it was scary. Yeah, there were hard months, but I've never regretted it, not once. Because the worst case scenario wasn't failing, it was staying stuck and wondering years later what could have been. So here's how you can start using this today. Next time you're stuck on a decision, big or small, pause. Ask yourself, will I regret not doing this? Not, is this easy? Not, is this comfortable? Not, what will people think? Just, will I regret not doing this? And then, here's the key, trust your gut. If the answer is yes, even a quiet yes, that's your sign. You don't need permission, you don't need a perfect plan, you just need to stop letting fear make your decisions for you. Look, life's too short to spend it overthinking, too short to let fear keep you small, too short to look back and wish you'd been braver. So the next time you're standing at a crossroads, ask yourself that one question. Will I regret not doing this? And then, do it anyway. You've got this. If this helped you, drop a like and let me know in the comments, what's one decision you've been overthinking? Let's figure it out together.